Good afternoon or good evening,
Land from it,
depending on
gentlemen.
where you're watching from, and welcome to Roulette Rivals 15 Losers Bracket Round 3 match here today between the 6-time Roulette Rivals champion Ducker and a very good returning rival in Housen. Today I am joined by my co-caster and our admin of the match, Davidredsox.
Hey, apparently you're a bit quiet.
Let's try that.
I need to turn me down a little.
Oh, yep. Alright, say something.
Hello?
Right now.
Please report.
Hello?
This getting any better, or? Alright, got a thumbs up from Volcat, so we are good to go, I think. Alright, first map up, we do have Berlin. Ducker has been here 26 times, winning 21 of his 26 appearances, and Volcat has been here not Volcat, Housen has been here twice, losing both. And the spin will be arriving just now. Do you want to take this?
Yeah. So, first up we have Battle Axe as the dealer, and then we have Next Snap Technician, no target pacification, and then Explosion Accident as the delivery guy, and then Silence SMG as club crew, and finally Fall as bartender. So, pretty fast spin on all things considered. Battle Axe probably the most annoying part of this spin, but really it's not too bad. Dealer, you could argue, is annoying, but with that lure into that back room, pretty straightforward. And I hope both players know. Both players bringing a Durian, or at least Housen is. He's the first one in here, but looks like Ducker plans to bring it in as well as a Seeker. That's interesting. Maybe I'm missing some new tech here, but I would not be bringing in a Seeker on Berlin.
Yeah, as you have noticed, I did manage to fix the replay system, but I did forget to turn down the volume of that, so yep, there we go. Alright, but yes, as you were saying, very fast spin. You seem to have a little bit of buffering on Ducker's side, but we do see him start as the club crew, I think it was. Unless I missed something. Instant access to the bartender disguise.
Yep,
And
both players seem to be doing that.
Yep.
And it definitely, I think Housen brought in a pistol, but yeah, Ducker has a Seeker, and he uses it to isolate this Agent Swan here. Really just trying to grab as much of his items as possible. There we go. Gets the club crew kill.
What's that? No.
Housen
grabbing the delivery guy for the exit.
Yep. And Housen got the explosion accident kill, so 1-1 for both players.
Blunts and Beats, thanks for the raid. We are here today, right at the beginning of the match between Ducker versus Housen, very early into the Berlin spin. And both players have one kill down, but it is a different kill for each player, meaning we do already see some variety in the strategies that both players are using.
And Ducker getting the fall kill.
We're down a man.
Oops,
Stay focused. He's not playing.
And Housen getting the club crew kill, so that kill is done for both players. Housen has the explosion accident kill, but Ducker has the fall kill, so still 1-1. It looked like Ducker there just did a triple shot to get somebody up to the roof here.
This Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and see if I can refresh Ducker's stream. Did Ducker restart? No. That was just
Nope.
a little bit of lag.
Agent Tams, report. Are you there?
Right. Ducker now in the tech crew disguise.
There's a second agent down. Are you all
Yeah, he's
sleeping
also
out there?
got the explosion accident
More in
ready
our
and
favor,
set up here.
still- Ugh.
Michael will do that when he's prepared to exit. Meanwhile, Housen is in the biker gang area. Not really too sure why. This doesn't really seem like the easiest fall kill to get here, but seems like he's gonna try it here. Ducker getting the delivery guy.
Fix.
I mean, I
lag
see
here.
Ducker's stream lagging on your stream, but I don't see it in my own thing. So it might be,
Yeah,
unfortunately, it might be your internet.
both streams seem to be lagging quite a bit here.
Oh wow, Ducker really just triggers that right now. Okay, so he just got the accident kill. I thought he would do that on exit because of all the panic that would cause, but apparently not. Doesn't really seem to care that much. And Housen got the fall kill.
Both players tied at 3 kills apiece right now.
There. We've lost a third. Mistakes with blood. Stop wasting time and end this.
Well,
Ducker just got the next snap kill. Grab the battle axe now and just gotta head back down to the dealer, and then he'll be out pretty swiftly. Meanwhile, Housen looks like he's planning on trying to get both kills downstairs. He's already got the battle axe, so this still is pretty close, even though Ducker does have a 1-kill lead there.
yeah, it's definitely very close gameplay from both sides. Do think that Ducker does have the slight advantage, only needing the dealer battle axe kill left. But I mean, this is roulette. Anything could happen.
Yeah, and it looks like Ducker just plans on waiting for Montgomery to just ISO.
As long as everything's fine right now.
Yeah, if you want Pack, I can swap. I can go live if your internet's not cooperating.
Yeah, I think that might be best here.
Okay.
The internet was so good last match I casted, but I had the audio problem. Now audio's fixed, but
Oh my god, Decker just restarted. A body got
Oh.
found somewhere. Oh, and Housen gets orange somehow. His triple shot turned into combat, so both players restarting. Holy smokes. Let me set this up. I wish I wasn't happy.
apologize for the inconvenience.
Getting a bug crew kill.
You see Housen back in the delivery guy disguise. Something in mind. Looks like he's gonna go with a long range explosion accident kill on agent that walks near the and he does get it, but takes a while, and he does have a panicked guard running his way. I know you can't really see much of, but it is happening.
Tucker getting the fall kill. Housen knocking out agent to get the club crew disguise.
Do you have it set up?
Yep, I do. I'll call
Alright.
it right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the suffering of all the viewers. Does that not work? Oh. There it is. Found it. Just took a minute. I will. We do have the raid starting up. Hopefully things are better on his stream than mine.
What the hell was that?
Housen just completed the fall kill, but I'm missing one for both players because I had to
Tremaine, are you still there?
set that up. Oh no, I'm missing one for Housen.
Makes 3.
Which has a silenced SMG.
This shouldn't be happening.
Okay, yeah, if you guys could tell me, make sure that these kills are marked correctly. I had to miss something out. Tucker just got the accident explosion.
Agent Banner, report. Are you there?
That was weird. You, take a look.
And that makes 3. The math was on our side. This shouldn't be happening.
Pac, do you need me to screen share it all, or are you good?
I'm glad someone
I've got it. I was just putting the new link in the stream mode.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Agent Lowenthal, please report. That's our 4th man down. My God, this is
Okay.
an embarrassment. How
So-
do you expect
so-
to look each other
so-
in the eyes after this?
Tucker got that kill. Now we're back to where we were before they restarted, pretty much. Housen a little bit ahead. Turn down them so it's. Yeah. Okay, we're cool. So Housen now doing this triple shot on the technician. Ducker again waiting for Montgomery here. It's weird Housen sticking around in the like area where he's shooting from. I know he does want to knock out this agent, but doesn't really make a whole lot of sense in my mind.
That does seem to be quite a risky move from Housen, but it might have something to do with the fact that Montgomery is coming down right there, so if So if he's able to KO Banner before he goes out of those doors, he might be heading towards Montgomery next. And right as I'm saying that, my theory is proven wrong.
Yeah, he's running away. It looks like he's trying to be as seamless as possible because, I mean, if you... I know he can't see Ducker's POV, but here, I mean, they're both players are in sync, but Ducker has an extra kill on him, so he's going to have to move really fast. Plus, Ducker
Oh, yeah.
already has the Montgomery ISO'd, so... Weird though that he's going around this way. I guess it is faster, but yeah, Montgomery's already outside, so... I don't know. I don't know what Housen's plan initially was, but it certainly isn't going to work out here, I don't think.
Yeah, especially with both Montgomery and the other downstairs agent right there, it does look like he might be planning to jury-in them at one point, but does go ahead and grab the Banner kill with the
Yep.
dealer and the battle axe.
Yeah, but unfortunately for him, Ducker also getting the kill at the same time. Got a disguise that's good enough to get to the exit here, so definitely looks like it's going to be a Ducker victory.
You're sitting ducks.
Yep. With that exit happening, we do, of course, have the... It is 15 minutes into the spin, so there will be a 45-second photo finish window if Housen can catch up, which it does seem to be possible from where he's at right now.
Yeah, but I mean, he really needs to be moving a lot faster than he is. He's playing very safe, and that's not the way that'll let him win this photo finish anyway. Who heard that wrench?
Yep.
Oh, a guy behind him heard that wrench toss. He's going to get ripped here in a second anyway.
So yeah, that is gonna... And just like that, he turns red guns, and even if there was a chance for a salvageable run, it is over. Meaning Ducker takes the first map, and we have a 2-0 score. And as I'm pretty sure you all have seen right now, the next map is Santa Fortuna, chosen by Housen. Which does appear to be his first time on the map. Ducker, on the other hand, has been here 23 times, splitting even. 11 wins, 11 losses, and 1 tie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to turn my mic way down. It's super overpeaked. Tucker has been playing this map or this game, this mode for as long as I have, so it's no surprise that he has as many matches played on it. But I wonder how much of that, because he has been on Xbox for the longest time. I don't think he's still on it. I think he's on PC now. Yeah, just
Yeah,
looking
that
at the
is
emails.
something.
So
Yeah, that is something new to factor in here. Ducker has switched to PC as of RR15.
Oh, cool. Oh, he doesn't even he doesn't have full mastery. I don't remember what was that last agency pickup that he was missing, or he was missing one. I don't know if it's relevant. Like, what if that was like basement? That was a wine cellar. Yeah, that's actually not good. But here comes the spin. You go ahead and read it.
All right. And the spin is Rico Delgado, Loud SMG, Mansion Guard, Jorge Franco, Next Snap, Coca Field Worker, and Andrea Martinez Pistol as the Hippo Whisperer. Very quick spin here. My first thought would be to start Coca Field Worker, and maybe you could immediately get Jorge Franco down, then move to Rico Legato. I mean, that's 2 kills, like, very close to each other, and the only thing you'd have to really go out of the way to get is the Hippo Whisperer.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, getting Rico second would be a little difficult, I think, because of it being a loud SMG, but certainly not impossible. Meanwhile, Housen doing the lockdown strat, or soft lockdown, I should say, for Rico. Ducker just doing the gold standard. Oh, not even the gold standard, just knocking him out, straight up.
Now, will his body be found there, or is that a safe location?
With Ducker's confidence, I would definitely say it's a safe location for now. The 2 roaming guards that go back and forth will definitely find him eventually, but not at this moment.
Alright, yeah. Could definitely even argue that maybe the way to go here is soft bump Rico, double Seeker, and then deal with Jorge to come back to Rico a little bit later. But
For those guys watching the stream, does it look okay? It's no buffering or anything? Okay, I got a report that it's buffering, but I don't see it on my end, so. Ducker getting the Rico kill there. So yeah, I mean, definitely proving that he has a plan in place. Housen heading to Andrea, interestingly, without the Hippo Whisperer. I definitely feel like you could get Rico's ISO done and then go get the Hippo Whisperer and come back in time, but he's chosen not to do that. Instead, opting for this.
Yeah, very possible here. I mean, really a straightforward spin other than Hippo Whisperer, but Ducker does get caught on cameras, so that will add a little bit of delay to whatever he's planning. Shouldn't be that much with camera box locations and very easily accessible locations. And he's also discovering Santa Fortuna during the spin, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, meanwhile, Ducker just gonna get Andrea last. Because she should be back upstairs by the time he gets back there. So he should be okay. Brought a Seeker in at the Cocoa Fields. Does have a bad timing for Jorge, though. Doesn't really go to the good toilet just yet. He will have to wait until he exits the drug lab, but he does have to get a Cocoa Field Worker anyway, so not the biggest time loss.
And I mean, I'd go as far as to say you might not even need a Seeker for this Jorge kill. I mean, if you just peekaboo him into one of the tall bushes, you should be able to just knock him out clean. It isn't no target pacification next snap, so.
Yeah, it's true, but you would also have to have a trespassing disguise, and Ducker didn't have any of those. Since this is a Cocoa Field Worker kill, can't just use the kill disguise, unfortunately.
That's true. Ducker does appear to be doing something other.
What is Housen trying to do there? He's trying to snipe Rico with a loud SMG and gets caught for it from the top of the ladder.
Wow. With that restart, Ducker definitely has an advantage here 4 minutes into his game time, just under 5 minutes into the spin. But Housen has been really good for a fairly new roulette player. Does show that he knows some of the meta strategies. Definitely knows how to get the Rico kill. Even if he did get caught the first time, he knows the way to do it, which is definitely something you want to be able to do at very minimum as a roulette player.
Nice work, 47.
Yeah,
And
but unfortunately for Housen, Ducker's gotten the Jorge kill, so now he's just gotta head over to the Hippo Whisperer. Could be going back to get his mansion guard disguise. Yeah, it looks like that's what he plans to do, so he can navigate the mansion easier. Housen, meanwhile, going back to ISO Andrea again. Still not a fan of this, but it seems like that's his plan, so he's gonna stick with it.
yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with going for Andrea's second, but I'd personally prefer to go for her either first, like isolating her, and then going to do the 2 kills, and then coming back later, or just straight up saving her for last. Definitely do think this is a bit of a slower strategy than what you definitely could do here. But it does allow him to go ahead and take out the camera box, which is always another bullet that you have to dodge.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm a professional.
Ducker's wrench almost just went through the ground there.
Okay, sure. What if it doesn't respond?
It's an interesting ISO for
Maybe it only understands
Hippo Whisperer from Ducker, but it's gonna work pretty well.
It's fine. I'm a professional.
Shouldn't have to hide any of these bodies. Housen, meanwhile,
No.
isolating Andrea again, but pretty unlikely for Ducker to lose this one unless he just completely misses an enforcer or something.
Yeah, Ducker does seem to have a very clear advantage. Almost done with the spin himself. Just needs to kill Andrea Martinez, as he does now have the right disguise for the kill. And barring a really unfortunate rip, I don't want to say anything that could jinx it, but I don't really see how this could possibly go wrong for Ducker.
Meanwhile, Housen KOing both of the gardeners for whatever reason. I assume because he believes that they are in the way. Now, because a guard is coming to wake him up, he's just gonna hit the restart button. Surely there's a way to say, why are you dragging him? I thought he calmered both of them. Clearly he did not. Otherwise he would not be freaking out that much.
Didn't even think those gardeners got found.
But Ducker here with Andrea in the meeting room. Got the kill.
All targets neutralized.
Now he just has to deal with the cameras.
Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit.
Not gonna worry about changing disguise. Not super necessary for him to anyway.
And the recording is erased, but he does get bullet impact notice.
True, but shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, definitely shouldn't be a problem, but I mean, it is a video game. You never know when it could decide to just send a guard down to the room where he doesn't usually go for no reason.
Yeah, bullet impact notice definitely can be weird like that sometimes. But yeah, gonna be a pretty swift 4-0 for Ducker.
Yep. And Ducker has finished with the time of 9 minutes and 28 seconds, which is actually a personal best on Santa Fortuna for him. His previous personal best was 13 minutes and 18 seconds, set in round 4 of RR11 versus Scruffy. Next map up will be Miami. First of potentially 4 RNG maps.
this. This is a well, depending on something, I gotta double check here. Yeah, okay, so this is an interesting spin for sure. I have an idea on how I would personally do it, but I don't know necessarily that it's the best way to do it, and also whether it's even faster, but I would probably do it anyway because it's cool.
That is tremendous. One of the country's most
You'll see what I mean
influential military
in about 3 minutes.
This must be
All right.
connected to Kronstadt.
Just tell you.
Someone's making trouble. Possibly high on drugs.
The way you're acting the spin up, it really does have me excited. Can't wait to see what it is. But for the meantime, the third map we do have today is Miami, map record being 417, set by Yanini in RR15. And this is another map that Housen has previously not played, so it will be very interesting to see how he fares here. Potentially unfamiliar territory. Ducker, on the other hand, has been here quite a lot, winning 18 of his 22 appearances, with his personal best being 6 minutes and 18 seconds.
The fact is that Kronstadt is very likely with
So I just transferred from Metro to Tech. Figured I'd try out a new beat, you know?
Yeah, I mean, as people are pointing out, Ducker's performance on this map is quite stellar. So for this to be the first random rolled map, certainly puts him heavily in favor. Housen not even playing this map once. Of course, he has only played 2 tournaments, and he is a talented player in the contracts. So not crazy assumption, really.
Yeah,
That is a
that
nice
is
ISO
very
for Robert Knox. Holy smokes. Love seeing his stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that is very clean, actually.
Robert Knox.
Honestly, makes me want to see a Ted Mendez in the spin for either target, really. But
That's true, Moo. The PV definitely does say a little bit about Ducker's performance, though. It is 6 minutes and 18 seconds, which that might have been good once upon a time, but certainly not much anymore. It's possible that he's just never really gotten a crazy good spin, but Miami definitely has moved on with the ways that you can quickly end the race. So we'll see if he can make some improvements there.
yeah, his personal best spin was actually Sierra Knox next snap as suit and Robert Knox silent shotgun as Kronstadt mechanic. Just about as straightforward of a Miami spin as you can get, and it was actually set in Roulette Rivals 13, so. But yeah, nonetheless, 6:18 is a very good time
Well,
for a
it's
personal best.
I wouldn't even call it that good. Maybe once upon a time, like I was saying, but nowadays, as people are pointing out, most spins are sub 4 minutes with Miami. Or sub 5, not sub 4. But here's the spin. It is Sierra Knox, no target pacification using the Loud Sniper as the Kowloon driver. And then Robert Knox, Fiberwire as the food vendor. No target pacification on that one either. But just in case you wanted to try and just wrap that gird around his neck when he was down. Can't do that.
Always wanted to see someone attempt a target pacification in a Fiberwire spin. I can't lie, but not really sure why they would. I just always wanted to see it happen.
Yeah. So Housen starting in the gonna do sugar. Blah, sugar strats. But gonna grab the sugar from the bar and is restarting. Okay.
Believe that is Ducker's first time in map, but he also immediately restarts, replans actually to the food vendor start.
Yeah, probably gonna do that for sugar because you can actually do sugar faster from food vendor, but and plus you get the disguise. Although he's not going that direction, so I wonder what his plan is. Of
Maybe
course,
just trying to get both disguises straight off the bat, but I mean, Housen is already in the Cowan driver disguise.
it's true, but it would be much more effective if he had poisoned shots and then gotten it.
Yeah. And Ducker leaving that door open made me like very nervous there for a second. I mean, it was a safe knockout, but I mean, wasn't on his way to activate just a very basic sugar strat. There's
Yep.
the fire extinguisher at the poor Kronstadt mechanic's head.
So the way I would do this, for those who may be wondering, I would start medic and set up the isolation for getting Sierra to go to the injected area, which is very good for loud kills because you're right next to an exit and there's only one guy who can actually see Sierra, which you just knock out and then kill Sierra. And then
CFO of Kronstadt, sure. It sounds impressive.
it would be reasonable to go get food vendor from there and then go get Robert and then come back. Whether or not that's faster, probably not, but certainly I think probably the fastest way to do it would be shots, but both players doing sugar here.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing that is quite different is Ducker is taking quite a while to activate the sugar strat, but he does also already have the food vendor, which is something that Housen does not have, but Housen does have the Sierra kill down, and now just needs the other half of the spin.
John, it's Grace. Look, I'm in view. You're the junior slip wrench who got injured yesterday, right? Sierra's coming in. Everyone on your stations, now!
Yep. Yeah, it's surprising that, well, I guess I'm wondering where Housen's going, because he did not go get the general food vendor that I would be getting.
Maybe he knows something that we don't. I mean, maybe there's another food vendor that is potentially easier to grab, but I mean,
47. The race is
I
over.
don't know. It looks like for a second
He's
he
gonna
thought
try
about
and
mud
snail this
prodding
guy.
that door, but then
I don't know how safe this is, but he's...
No.
Oh, he's...
I don't like
getting
this.
out of there.
Especially with the
He's,
flamingo coming, and he chooses to not go for it.
Target down.
Definitely showing his inexperience here, but he manages to weave through these guards.
Oh man. Well, what a save. Almost found on so many occasions. But does somehow manage to escape by unseen.
So now Ducker gonna head back up to his food vendor disguise. Yep, Housen looking up where you can get a food vendor. There's one right next to him. But I'm surprised that he's not recognizing that. He's leaving.
Ducker back in his food vendor disguise.
Yeah,
and
that door's locked
suddenly
too.
has the lead, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't think you need a start food vendor to have a food vendor disguise. Sure, there's not a free one, but there's plenty of them that are easy to get.
Yeah, definitely.
That's one of the Kronstadt mechanics, but he's away from his
Well, there's a free one, but it's locked behind a door. Yeah, you have to go in through the way that Housen's go. Or is it? I thought it was in this room. Maybe it might be in the one across the way.
Housen does seem to have a food vendor coming his way, though, potentially, or... Yep, that is a food vendor disguise. But Ducker on the other side of the screen is already at Robert's side of the map.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
making his way up towards the computer.
yeah, Housen definitely had a huge lead, but really squandered it with his knowledge of the food vendor. Did you already calling out GG? I
Which
mean,
means something goes wrong in the next few seconds.
well, with Ducker's skill, I'd be surprised. Although Housen did shoot the laptop way earlier than Ducker, so could be a little
Yep.
closer, but I still doubt that because of where Ducker is at right now. Let's get the fireball off. No screams, so nobody should be heading out
both
here.
targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
Change disguise.
I think it could be a photo finish. I mean, Robert's almost there for Housen, and since the kill is, I mean, fiber wire, something as easy as that and as silent as that. Ducker still having not exited, but all right.
Both targets down.
And there's the kill for Housen. Ducker has exited, but
Exit, and we'll speak again soon.
Yeah, I mean, 20 plus
gonna be close.
seconds.
And he has pressed done and exited. So it will be a photo finish.
Let me look this up because I
Same in game time. Wow.
So yeah, it is a photo finish, but it's 20 plus seconds. 23 seconds to be exact.
Yeah. And I do imagine that with this being a loser's bracket match, we might not see a wave, but who knows?
Yeah, please let me know if there is a wave. I'm going to be working on
I will.
calculations.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think Ducker has the loads advantage, only having loaded once, but I mean, said that wrong, but yeah. We shall wait and see. If it does result in a Housen map win, the next map would be Paris. So, while David is counting the loads and stuff, Housen actually went offline.
For newcomers to endurance racing, let me
Um,
remind you that this is different from Grand Prix in that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability. That's the name of the game. This is where you see the car team.
Yeah, it does seem like Housen wants to waive,
He
but
hasn't
hasn't
said
it yet,
anything
so.
about. Yeah.
Let me just repeat some ground rules for those of you new to endurance racing. You gotta cover as much ground as possible within the time frame. When the time's up, we have our winner. How much time remaining? Don't worry, folks. Anything can still happen.
If we do indeed go to Paris, though, Ducker's personal best is 4 minutes 24 seconds. He has. He has played it 24 times, won 17.5 of those. Not sure how many ties there are, but that does leave him with a win rate of 73%.
Certain Sierra not to be here.
Absolutely. I've been to 3
Really
events with her
quickly.
every year. She waltzes into the bar high on
Has been there once and lost that one time. So no personal best and 0% win rate, but that does not mean anything with such a small sample size.
Hey.
You're the junior slip wrench who got injured yesterday, right? Sierra's coming in. Everyone on your stations.
Okay.
Now!
So Ducker ended up with a 28-second lead there, so even after the loads. So
All right.
that will be Miami going to Ducker. Ducker's redoing his
GG's to both players.
The race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track.
Okay.
Great showing from the former 6-time champion. And really good showing from Housen as well. Definitely would love to see him come back and get even better in Roulette Rivals World Championship. But I do believe that is the end of the road for him in this tournament.
Yep, that was losers back. Oh, I broadcast this as losers back round 4, but it's round 3. Well, now Duckers are moving on to round 4. We'll be facing King Camel in that round. And then moving on will be whoever moves on from that match will face the loser of Music Inc. versus Reaper. So going to be a tough road ahead for whoever wins that match for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at some upcoming matches. I believe that's the only one we had today, or this is the last one we had today. So, yeah, the next scheduled one is Music versus Reaper tomorrow at 23 CST. There's Scruffy versus Moo going on at the same time. So, going to be a pretty nice time there. Maybe we could get one of those two to move their time around a little bit just so that we could have a nice time watching both matches individually. But either way, that will be the 2 matches done on Friday, and then on Saturday there's 2 Quatility versus Dine and Frody versus Greori.
Hey, Discord saying that you missed a load from each player.
I did. I swear I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not totally surprised, but I don't think that it would have mattered. But I will go
Yep.
back and double check. Anyway, that is the match, and thanks, Pock, for co-casting with me.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry about all the technical difficulties on my end, unfortunately, once again.
Yeah, no worries. Got it all sorted out. So, all right, and yeah, thanks everybody for